This video is for anybody who would have normally voted Democrat or left leaning and refused to vote for Kamala Harris because of either Joe Biden's position supporting Israel or Kamala Harris's position supporting Israel. You could not bring yourself to vote for either one of them in order for you to stand up for the people of Gaza. And you did that knowing that that was going to result, most likely, in Donald Trump being elected president of the United States again. This one's for you. You did this.
Good morning. While you were sleeping, the Trump administration made some more very dangerous and very unpopular decisions as they relate to foreign policy. Marco Rubio is in Israel right now meeting with Netanyahu about what to do about Gaza. Now, there is a ceasefire in place, which is the plan that should be being executed right now, but is not being executed. Hamas is still holding several dozen hostages. Israel was supposed to allow in about 60,000 mobile homes and 200,000 tents, but those resources are being held at the Egyptian border. Only about 20,000 temporary shelters have made their way into Gaza. And Israel is now claiming that instead of upholding the ceasefire, they will begin phase 1 of invoking what they call Trump's plan to remove all Palestinians from Gaza. Saudi Arabia, which is supposed to be a partner in the Middle East, has said that they do not support Trump's ethnic cleansing plans. And I'm not using the word ethnic cleansing lightly, okay? The literal definition of ethnic cleansing is the systemic forced removal of ethnic, racial, or religious groups from a given area. Marco Rubio is now headed to Saudi Arabia to get ready for those conversations that are happening between Putin and Trump on Tuesday. And Netanyahu is headed to Cairo to negotiate the resettlement of Gazans in Egypt, something that he continues to call Trump's plan. He also calls it the only viable solution for an enduring future for Gazans, which sounds a little bit like when someone else called the forced removal of a certain ethnic group the final solution. The Arab states continue to push back against this ethnic cleansing plan, even though Trump and Netanyahu say, but it's not an ethnic cleansing because we're asking the Gazans to go voluntarily. The Gazans have said no. There is no voluntary plan to relocate to Egypt for any of them. As you are waking up, it will be nighttime over there, so we probably won't have any new information throughout much of the day. But I think it's super important for all Americans to know that Netanyahu executing an ethnic cleansing is being called Trump's plan. And the Arab states like Iran and Saudi Arabia, Jordan and Egypt, who do not agree with this plan, do agree if it moves forward, it will be because of the United States. And we will be held responsible for enabling Netanyahu. This week's news is all about foreign policy. Eyes are on Saudi Arabia, where Marco Rubio is there to negotiate what's happening with Gaza, and Trump will meet with Putin on Tuesday to negotiate what happens with Ukraine. But neither Gazans nor Ukraine will be in Saudi Arabia to hold up their side of an argument. So, I will have more when we know more.